Hey, Mare.
Hey,
It's good to see you.
I know.
Meredith is super lazy. Spent all day yesterday lying in bed. Super lazy is not really true. She puked all night the night before and a little bit the next day and couldn't get out of bed all day.
It was pretty terrible.
She just drank too much.
That's exactly what it felt like.
No, she had a stomach bug, and I'm a little worried being near you right now. I slept on the couch last night, not because I bought too many pukes, but because I just didn't want whatever badness she had.
You should have been more worried the first night.
Well, I didn't know. I mean, I was already like...
I mean, like right now, I'm not still contagious.
You might be. I don't know. But anyway, Meredith, this is the first time she has left the house in like 36 hours. So congratulations on that. Probably longer than that, actually.
I don't ever lay in bed.
She actually slept for like 11 hours straight last night.
After laying in bed all day.
She laid in bed all day long yesterday and then slept for 11 hours straight. So that was good. When I woke up this morning, I was like, is she alive? It crossed my mind that maybe I should have checked you last night before bed, because I was like, God, like there's no way she's still sleeping. But here she is. She's alive and looking beautiful as ever. And Meredith and I are going to do something kind of fun today. And you guys should come along. So, as a lot of you know, we lost our dog. I think it was 4 months ago. Our dog of 12 years, and he died of cancer. We found out he had cancer, and he lived for another few months after that. He was the dog that we had before we had our kid. He was our kid before our kids ever came. And ever since then, we've known we're gonna get a new dog eventually. I was ready, I would say 2 months after he died. Meredith still, I don't know if she's ready for a dog, but I've been working on her hard. There's a thing called attrition warfare. It's where you just kind of chip away, and like I just plant that seed and then I leave, and the next day like plant another seed and like man, sure wish I had a dog right now.
Giving away all of your secret.
Doesn't matter. Attrition warfare is where it's at. And so I've been working at her. Today is another one of those days where I'm going to work at it a little more. We are going to a shelter to look at puppies. Not getting one today. We're not getting one. We're just looking. Meredith, don't fall in love, okay?
I think I should be telling you that.
Oh, I'm not even that. I'm doing it for the kids. I don't.
Normally it's me. Like
I don't really.
Don't fall in love with Cart. Don't fall in love with the house. We're not getting it today. You can't fall in love with it. You can't fall in love with it. That's what Matt. You can't fall in love with the dog.
Oh, I'm not. This is for the kids. It's not for me. I'm just trying to be a good dad here. I'm not necessarily wanting a dog for myself. But mostly just for you is what I'm doing it for you. Just don't fall in love with the cutest little puppy you've ever seen. We really are just browsing. Meredith agreed to go with me for some reason.
I don't know why.
I love you. This is really pretty out here. If I ever get married again, I'm gonna do it right there. And I'm gonna get in that Cadillac limo. My second wedding will be legit. If you don't let me get a puppy, that's what'll happen. I mean,
wow.
I'm doing it for my kids. I'm doing it for the kids.
Wow.
No, not that. Hi, puppies! Hi, puppies! He's a cute puppy. Meredith, don't fall in love. Don't fall in love. That's the one. I mean, the one that we're not getting today, but that is pretty cute.
Hi, puppy.
So we were just over in that pen. Those have a lot straighter hair, and they're more hyper. These are more curly and seem more chill. Ah. Hi, puppies. Hi, puppies. So these are all from the same litter. You can tell they look way different. Some are super curly. This one has a little white on his nose. You've got a little white chest. Hi, puppies. Hi, puppies. Hi, puppies. Oh, man. Are you bonding with that one over there? Hi, puppies. So these look like little golden doodles. And there was a client of mine that actually adopted 2 golden doodles out of the same litter. One was super curly like that as a puppy, and one was just a little bit curly, and she wanted them to not be shedders. That's why people get doodle mixes, poodle mixes. And the one that had straight hair was a big time shedder, and she was super annoyed. And she kept him because she loved him, but that is something to think about if Meredith really wants a non-shedding dog. So you should definitely go for the curliest one because that one won't shed. This one probably will shed. We got 4. Just kidding. So we found out there a little more about the history. That was a rescue, by the way. It's called what is it called? A doggy4u.org. I'll put it in the description below if you want to check them out or if you're interested in those puppies. I think they'll be available around Christmas. It's located in the Hill Country in Texas, and they're a nonprofit organization. We found out a little bit more about those doggies. They know the parents of these dogs. They're getting both the parents spayed. They know the owner of the parents, and so they took all these puppies with the clause that they are going to spay and neuter all the puppies and spay and neuter the parents. The mom was a half miniature poodle and half golden retriever, so she was already smaller. And the dad is a miniature poodle. So those puppies are like 3/4 miniature poodle and 1/4 golden retriever. So they were gonna be really small. We thought they were gonna be like 70-pound dogs. They're gonna be like 25-pound dogs or something. So I don't know. Meredith and I, we're big dog people. So I don't think those are the puppies for us, even though they're so cute. And I want to take one home for a day. But I think our search goes on. So anyway, Meredith and I looking for a big dog. Not like super aggressively looking yet, just kind of thinking about it. So we'll see what happens in the next few weeks. And I'll keep working on this girl. We just got us some barbecue at Bill Miller's. It's the first meal Mare's had in a while, right?
Yeah.
And she didn't eat much. You know, after you've had a day where you're sick all day, you can't really, you feel like you're super hungry and then you just can't really fit anything in there. So I ate the rest of her food too. Hopefully neither one of us sees our food again. I'm like, I don't know if it's in my head or not, but I feel like I don't feel 100% right. But I think I'm just worried.
Maybe. I always get that with the kids when they get stomach bugs, and I'm like, I'm about to start throwing up for sure, and I never do.
We're going to do something else right now. Meredith and I are going window shopping, but actually window shopping for windows. It's not window.
But we're not window shopping, we're actually shopping. We're not just looking.
We're not window shopping, we're shopping for windows. That's what we're doing.
Yes.
We have to go like pick out, we have like the windows pretty much picked out. We have to go pick out paint colors and things, so.
Which I don't really know. Matt this morning is like, oh yeah, we have to go pick out colors or window colors. I'm like, we don't even know like what rock is on the outside of the house. How are we supposed to pick out the window color?
This is for those who don't know, this is for the mansion that we may or may not be moving into. We don't know. Do we know yet?
Quit calling it a mansion.
Do we know if we're moving into the big house on the hill?
I don't know.
We just went and met with the window guy, and he walked us through like showroom and showed us a bunch of stuff, and it's crazy, like stuff I never think of. Like I thought we were just going to pick out like color, and he was talking about how deep we want the windows set in and what kind of hardware we want with them, and this is probably stuff you expected. I'm just like, I don't know, I want a window that's 3 feet tall and yeah, just put some glass in there and I want it double paint and that's all. Actually, you know what I did realize is we can't afford a puppy anymore because
just gonna break the bank.
Windows ain't gonna be cheap. That is for sure. We also have to pick out rock. So we were going to try to reuse the rock that came off the house, but a lot of it just got busted up, and like paying someone to chip all the like mortar off of it's gonna be a pain in the butt. It actually is probably cheaper. It definitely is cheaper to just buy new rock, and we're gonna use that rock that we took off the house. We'll just use it for other things like landscaping and for the retaining wall. So we're driving through just looking at houses now, trying to get ideas on what we want. We just don't know. Like there's just so many different kinds of rocks, different colors. That's a cool looking house. All rock, kind of cool too. Doesn't look as Texas Hill Country, but it's neat. Mare likes that. White colored rock, white stucco. It's got some like red brick accents. This is like stuff I never have looked at. You want to take a picture of the house?
Yeah.
I've never even.
Not creepily at all.
I'm videoing it. I've never thought to look at, like, I've driven down this street several times, but I've never looked at the brick on houses. Not something I'm super into. I like that, a little more color on that house. A lot of stucco on that house. White stucco with dark brick. Interesting.
You might be in trouble. We're using white stucco.
She just said, I really like that white stucco. I go, I don't really like white stucco. She goes, what?
I don't know if this is gonna work out.
Here's the deal. I don't care enough though to fight you over it.
Okay, good.
I like that. I like that big brick, the rock. Just kidding. I just said that because Bear said she doesn't like it. You like that white stucco?
Yeah.
Mare says the tan stucco looks old. I disagree. I think the white stucco looks old. You're wrong. I know everything about style. You have no style. No taste, Meredith. Just creepily rolling through this neighborhood at 2 miles an hour.
Filming people's houses.
Videotaping your houses. No big deal. Their driveway doesn't have a middle. Fancy, fancy. That one's like speckled. You like that?
No.
No? Nope, no speckled. We're filming and taking a picture at the same time of your house. Totally not creepy at all. Just normal stuff happening out here in front of your house in your nice, quiet, gated neighborhood that we know the code to and snuck in. No big deal.
We're visiting a friend.
Where's your friend, Meredith? I don't see any friends around you. I like the darker stuff. You want all white, don't you?
I like the white.
She's racist against off-white rocks. Yeah, I do like that one. That's cool looking. It's got a lot of white, but all the dark stuff kind of offsets it. I think it's cool. This neighborhood's a really nice neighborhood. Really beautiful houses. And we're noticing like a lot of the window treatments, a lot of the color of the windows, they're white. And so now most people are buying windows. They told us like 9 out of 10 people buy windows with black trim, like a flat black. And it does look really cool, but this is like what houses had 10 or 15 years ago. And you wanna buy stuff that you like, stuff that's cool, stuff that's in style, but then also like what if it goes out of style in 10 or 15 years? And there's just no way to know, I guess. It's just weird trying to think like, we want something that looks cool now, but seeing these houses that were built 15 years ago and they don't have what's in style anymore. And they're really nice houses. They're still pretty, they're just not perfectly in style. Thanks for watching Hang Out with Matt and Mare in the Car All Day Ranch. Hey, what you doing?
I am finally decorating for Christmas.
Why didn't you do it yesterday, you lazy bum?
I told the kids we would do it on Monday, and then I came home sick.
I like your shirt.
Thanks.
Is this a bunker thing?
It's a link thing.
Oh, my bad, but it's made in the bunker.
Yes, it is made in the bunker.
It's very nice. The most wonderful. Yeah, is it? Oh.
Like,
did you? Is that sheepskin?
Yeah. No, it's not sheepskin.
It looks great.
Thanks.
You look like a hip mountain woman. Not a compliment though, is that? I'm sorry. I take it back.
I'm very confused.
I meant it in a good way. You look attractive. Oh, I am just leaving bunker branding right now. We kind of screwed ourselves a little bit. So we had a Black Friday sale where for 2 hours, 1 hour or something, I think it was 1 hour, every order in that hour, we said that I would sign something if you requested it. So sign something out of your order. So that apparently got some orders drummed up. We also had 20% off or something. And so there were like 300 orders in that 1 or 2 hour period that require signatures, which 300 signatures is not that big of a deal, except we have to figure out the logistics of like, they're different things. So like we've done signatures before. Rob and I have signed knives, the skiff knives before, but we just laid them all out on the table, signed them all, and that was it. And then they went and like picked them for the orders and put them in the things. These are all different. So like someone ordered a hat, someone ordered a knife, somebody ordered a shirt. And so we have to figure out some kind of system to like lay them all out without getting them mixed up so they get put back in the right packages and get them all signed. We're gonna do it tomorrow, and it's gonna be a heck of a hard time, and it's gonna take forever. Didn't think you guys were gonna order 300 things in that hour, but I appreciate it. I mean, it worked, a good sale, like it was good for the bunker. So that'll be fun. Thank you guys for the support, all the support you've given us over the years, over the 2.5 years that we've had bunker branding open. It's been really fun, a really cool thing. I love businessy kind of stuff, and so that fulfillment and manufacturing type business is something I knew nothing about, and we decided to tackle it, and it's been really cool learning about it. So This is just part of it. I'm gonna go do a little mail time because we've got a bunch of mail and some really cool stuff that you guys might want to see. Mail time. Big Ugly makes knee pads and they got our... You guys are weird. Thank you. I looked at these things really fast and didn't even realize that they don't say Demo Ranch. They say Renovation Ranch. He just took my logo and made it Renovation Ranch. That's super cool. And they sent these, which are like the anti-fatigue mats. 2 different styles. Super cool. Thanks, dude. Now I'll never be fatigued again. Dalton, 12 years old, sent me $1 to help with demonetization and a baby Uzi. Thank you, dude. Vincent and Betty Watson, beautiful couple right there, wear Demo Ranch shirts. Awesome. They said they bought, they got Simply Safe installed in their house and they like it, and they said they'd never done it before because they didn't want to have people have to come install stuff and pay for all that. They said they heard a crazy noise. It ended up being the carbon monoxide sensor going off, and the fire department came and told them the furnace was bad and they had dangerous levels of carbon monoxide in the house. And they said they had me to thank for that. No, that's all you guys. Thank y'all. But I'm really glad you don't have carbon monoxide pouring into your house anymore. Amazing. Look at this picture Brandon drew. Love it. And you have really nice handwriting, and he said he knows we've been missing our dozy, so he sent me this little ornament. That is going on the tree tonight. Tracy sent me this sign, zombie hunting permit sold here at no bag limit. Awesome. She also sent me a big America blanket and an American puzzle. 1,000 pieces. Tracy, my kids are gonna love this. Thank you so much. Kylie Cook sent a book she wrote and illustrated. Thank you, my kids will love that as well. Some of you know we kind of ended up accidentally collecting C-clamps. There's my Uncle Hickok up there. This is our C-clamp collection. There's actually more, but they wouldn't fit on the board. We made a little, little place to display them. Miss you, Uncle. This guy said he didn't have any C-clamps, so he sent a can of C-clams. I don't know what's in a can full of C-clams. I'm not sure what it will look like, but it sounds disgusting. Thanks for that. Mike from Old Timer Workshop. Mike Taylor, Sergeant First Class U.S. Army. Thanks for your service, brother. Little leather-bound book, customized for me. Only rule, never tell Mayor. That's true. Words to live by right there. Looks like he made a bunch of custom things out of wood and leather. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 1911 mag holster. 1911 holster. In one of your past videos, you said some tools for your office would be nice so you can work on your pew-pews. So he sent me tools and made me a little holder for them. Thank you. That's super cool. And, we can figure out what to do with these, but I can't say it in this video. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you. EST Gear sent me some of these little pouches, and in it's a shovel with like all kinds of attachments. Cool. Bunch of stuff. Saws and all kinds of stuff on this thing. And a bunch of other pieces hooked to it. It's a compass. Alex from BravoBravoDelta.com made me a bunch of big pew pew wall hangers and mag hangers. Super cool. They're like all 3D printed. Some are pew pew hangers and mag hangers. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. And last, but definitely not least, it's actually probably the best. This is from Cody, the owner and operator of HersheyCustoms.com. Made me possibly the coolest sign I've ever received. And we've had some pretty cool signs made by some pretty talented individuals, but this one is crazy. Look at this thing. Obviously, Demo Ranch with the Barrett 50 there on an American flag, and it's glossy, so it's metal. It's super heavy. And it's all like got a super thick glossy finish on it. Look how cool that is. That is so neat. Okay, yeah, definitely the coolest wall hanger we have ever received, man. I definitely appreciate it. You're awesome. Look at that pretty Texas orange, pink sky turn into purple, turn into blue. I'm sure it's pretty where you are too. But dang it, Texas is pretty. Meredith, tree looks beautiful. But there's one more thing it needs. A dozer ornament. How did you hear that from up there? Check this out, dude. Is that cool or what?
With a Santa hat.
With a Santa hat. You like it?
Yeah. I'm gonna put it on our sister's tree. Give me.
Thank you guys so much for the love and the support. I hope you are having an awesome holiday season. From Demolition Ranch, off the ranch, we love you. We'll see you next time.
Oh.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mayor.